Good morning, everyone. I'm back again with another arrangement. I'm starting out with Weigelia. It's very dry in our area right now, so a lot of this is getting some brown spots on it. So I'm going to try and peel some of that stuff off. I don't know if I want to use that or not. I was hoping we'd get rain yesterday, but it didn't happen. So I'm doing a lot of watering right now, which is not fun. It gets old after a while, but if you want your flowers to grow, you got to do it. I'll just cut that off. Remember, cut all your leaves off the bottom of the stems, or tear them off. Okay, then I'm going to start out with some liatris. Now, if you need to decide how tall to make your arrangement, it's supposed to be 1.5 times the size of your vase. Now, you don't have to do that, but that's what the experts say that teach floral design. So, again, liatris blooms from the top down, so these still have a long way to go. They do last for quite a while, and they're good in vase arrangements. One of these days I'm going to do a different kind of arrangement for you, but not today. Oops. And then I've got a bunch of snapdragons. Now, snapdragons are funny. They will start growing wherever the sun is. So if they start to lean over, I stake them up. So you can see this one's got a really gnarly stem on it. It just is going every direction. I don't know what happened. This one does too. When you tear the leaves off, just make sure you don't break the stem, because that's really easy to do. They're very easy to break. And I haven't counted how many snaps I have, but I have assorted colors, so hopefully it's an odd number. I just started picking this morning. It's kind of nice to have all these things in your backyard. Since I don't work at a flower shop anymore. Snapdragons bloom from the bottom up, and they bloom for a long time too. And I have a lot of different colors, and there's different kinds of snapdragons too. You can buy a bush kind. Oh, I just broke that one. You can buy a bush kind, the really tall ones, and then there's a medium size too. I like the really tall ones, but I did buy some bush ones this year too. So I've got a little bit of everything. Okay. And I've got my trusty bee balm. It blooms for a long time as well. And bees and hummingbirds love it. have one here that I want to show you when I get to it. It's kind of pretty cool. This one, it has a double bloom on it, which I think is kind of neat. So we're just going to stick that down in there. They do lose a lot of petals on them though as they start to dry. And that one's just a little bit too close to the other one. Sometimes you might need to reposition a few things. Get a little bit catawampus. And then I've got my double scoop raspberry coneflower. I have a little bucket down here I'm throwing all the leaves in case you wonder where they're all going, but it's out of sight. We have a nest of birds in our... Oh man, I just broke that one. Doggone it. It's one of those with the gnarly stem. Nest of birds in our... Well, it's my trumpet vine. And they must be getting ready to fly the coop because they are brazen a racket. Okay, then I've got some gooseneck or swan's neck, whichever one you want to call it. This stuff also blooms for quite a while. It does spread though. You kind of have to pull some out once in a while. It tends to take over some of my lilies, and that's not a good thing either. And this stuff is tick seed satin and lace ice wine. Now there's some dead flowers on here, so I'm going to try and trim those off. I don't have the best clippers here, but there are some buds coming too. But it's kind of pretty and soft. I just pick a whole stem of it, and there's several flowers on a stem. Try to just rip off the leaves again. And get rid of some of these dead ones. I've not ever grown these before. This is new in my garden this year. And then I've got my trusty zinnias. Sorry about that, I bumped the camera. And they are really coming on strong now. You want to put flowers at different levels, so you have some coming out high and some in to give a different depth perception. Cut a little bit off of that stem. this. I can't see because the sun is right in my eyes. It's not really that sunny, but enough to blind me. And then my last two flowers are going to be lilies. And again, you want to take the pollen off of it and strip the leaves off. And I think I'm going to stick one right here. This is a Stargazer Lily. And if you do get pollen on your clothes or whatever, you can set whatever it is out in the sunshine and it will disappear. Try it sometime if you want to put some pollen on your clothes. Just see if it works. Okay, there you have it. Hopefully you can see it. And I'll probably move a few flowers around. I might get a few snapdragons, since I broke two. I might get a few more just to stick in here or there. But that's it. Hope you have a good day. Bye.